Yeah, so I'm doing this, it seems. It's 17:54 in Berlin, Germany, and it seems like I'm leaving a message to the world or just to my phone. I don't know yet. But suddenly, amongst all the fear and panic that I've been having these last few days, I came to realize that, wow, in some ways, we are a very, very flexible species. All these, I do yoga, for those who don't know, all these studios are offering their classes online. That's incredible. People are finding ways, well, those people who aren't just waiting and panicking like I was and locking themselves away, are finding ways to continue life and to continue providing their service. And I knew that they were doing this, so the studio that I'm going to be working for is doing the same. But I received an email just a moment ago, and it clicked. I realized it hit me like a boom. I realized, whoa, that's right. Technology. In the blink of an eye, I sent a voice message to one of my greatest friends, and that was easy. She could hear my tone of voice, she could hear my excitement or my fear or my whatever. She could hear me, and I realized, whoa, technology. And I'm not a big technology person, but whoa, what we can do when we think about it. What possibilities grow and open up and reveal themselves when we decide to look for them. What possibilities present themselves to us when we're open and when we're ready to hear, see, feel them. It's a fucking crisis. It is a crisis in the world. I honestly don't know the details. Well, I do and I don't. I've read, I've heard, I've seen, I've felt, and I can't come to any conclusion about what's real and what's not, to be honest. I get there's a virus. I get that it's contagious. I get that there are other viruses in the world that are also contagious and that get much uh, less press in media. Um, I know there are other diseases that are affecting many more people and have been for decades and years and whatever. So I know that in that context, I understand that. I also understand the risk of this virus to elderly people and people with existing health conditions. My mother is one of them. My grandmother is one of them. My uncle is another. I'm luckily very healthy, so it's very probable that I'll be fine if I catch it. How bad is this thing? Because people's reactions are extreme right now. I must be honest, in Germany, at least in Berlin, I've been out a few times and people look much more relaxed. Okay, there are much fewer people around and it's quieter, and we're going to close the kindergartens and the schools. I get that. And okay, if it helps, it helps. But when I look at people in their faces, in their eyes, they this is my interpretation, okay? I can't read their minds, not yet. They look calm. They look okay. People are still hugging, holding hands. Children are still playing. Parents are playing with their children. The park wasn't full, but there was a good number of people, and I was really, in a way, relieved and comforted by the amount of people I saw. I have to go to work tomorrow. I must admit, I was nervous. I'm feeling much better about it now. Few hours in the kindergarten with much fewer children than normally shouldn't be that big a deal. And as I said, I'm quite healthy, so I'm not really worried about myself, more the people I might come in contact with, which aren't that many right now, to be honest. I've been off for a few days, and so I had my own isolation, even though I don't have to. I didn't have to. And it does not feel good. I must be 100% honest. I realize I always knew that I like human contact, but I realized that, excuse me, that I need it. I need it. Not having a hug for a while, not this fear of touching anyone, touching anything, even in my own home, not touching anything with my fingers and only with the backs of my hands and my elbows and whatnot. It's driving me fucking crazy. It's driving me fucking crazy. I don't feel free. I don't feel safe. Just because of these different behaviors, and it's really made me think. But how I live in this world and how relatively safe we are usually. So I'm questioning what exactly is real and what not with regards to the information I've been receiving. I understand the precautions to take, and I'm taking them. Um, but what's also occurred to me very strongly is the effect on the mental and emotional health. And I've seen some people writing on Facebook as well. Um, Miguel Rosales, an old friend of mine from Malta, I read your post and I really feel you. So chin up, um, reach out. I'm doing the best I can as well, and it hasn't been easy. And I usually take myself to be quite a strong, solid um, person who can deal with things. But this crisis has really shaken me a lot. Watching comedy has really helped me. Watching comedy shows, Jimmy Carr and Russell Howard. I was supposed to watch a show of Russell Howard last night, but it was cancelled. In a couple of weeks, I'm supposed to go watch Pentatonix live. Ah, my dream! But that's been cancelled or postponed. Both have been postponed. It's okay. It's meant to happen that way, and I'm okay with it. Um, yeah, I'm in my dressing gown because I can. It's sunny today outside. Let me see if I can turn this around. I've never done this before. No, I can't. Not on my phone while I'm filming. Okay. Beautiful outside. Um, so yeah, I was saying, whoops, I touched my eye. I washed my hands, no worries. You see what I mean? Fucking crazy. Going mental. Yeah, mental health, emotional health. We might not be able to be as physical as we normally are, which I totally took for granted. Now I realize I love it. I feed off it. Um, let's find other ways. Let's be flexible and creative and find other ways of being with our families and friends. My family is mostly in Malta. My mother is in Malta, and she has to go to hospital every day for her treatments for some other condition. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. My brother just got back from London for his wife had an operation, and I'm guessing they're quarantining themselves. Let's remember that we're all people and that we're all a family. I know that the habit is to stigmatize people and to be discriminatory. Doesn't matter, look it up. Um, uh, of other people, and I've seen it in myself. I look at people and I hear them cough. The person coughed. They sneezed. Shit. They coughed in their hand. It's crazy. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're all people. One of us could have it and not even know it. we could be sick. We could get sick with this virus that we've named coronavirus. I don't drink alcohol, but I think I just might have a beer called Corona, just for the irony of it. Um, and I really believe that in this time we really need to stick together. It was one of my favorite people's birthdays yesterday, and we did celebrate for her birthday. We did celebrate life. We couldn't go to the comedy show we wanted to go to, but we still had a good time. We laughed. And we need to find ways of doing this without being physically in the same space. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I've been thinking of doing something with music with a friend of mine. Maybe yoga, maybe videos of encouragement. I don't know, because to be honest, I need the encouragement as well myself a lot lately. I'm feeling pretty good in this moment, so hence why I'm filming. First time, I needed Corona to give me that extra push. Oh well, this is all my fault, just because I needed the extra encouragement. Of course, I'm joking, right? So, let's see how we rise to the occasion, how we bring ourselves to new views of what it means to be human, what it means to be creative. So much good can come out of this crisis. So much good. So much good. It's not even the biggest thing ever that the world has seen. I'm pretty sure of that. The dinosaurs. Whoops, you can't. But I get that it's tough. I'm also struggling. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't understand all of it. Again, because of the different information I'm getting, and different reactions from people, the exaggerated reactions from people, and that people aren't even being tested. Symptoms are like the flu or a respiratory tract thing. And even though I know that it can be passed on through the respiratory fluids. I'm sorry, I'm translating German to English in my head. Um, I'm still afraid to be next to people and to touch people. Just because I touch someone, just because we touch someone doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get it. So, yeah, crazy times, crazy times. The mind is going mad, but let's find a way to be together in this time. And as I said, find ways to support each other, be creative. And I'm so grateful for all the positivity out there and for my health right now. Makes me think. Stay healthy, stay happy, because your mental and emotional state will affect your physical state. Your physical health depends a great deal on your mental and emotional well-being. Don't take those things for granted. Be kind to each other. Be compassionate. Listen. Say when you need to stop listening. That's okay too. Be open to love yourselves and each other. I will try and do the same.